Hello, we're the Means family. My name is Shane.
I'm Maria.
I'm Amy.
I'm Micah.
I'm Dragon.
And we're going to tell you a little story about Easter and how it came to be. And we've drawn some beautiful pictures for you. And we hope you have a wonderful Sunday. We're going to pray to open up this time. Lord, thanks for coming to earth and for dying on the cross for us. And we thank you for also resurrecting yourself and showing that you are so much greater than just a man. And yet you know what it's like to be here. So I pray that everyone would learn something about you today. And we would all grow closer to you. Amen.
Jesus came with his disciples to Gethsemane. He prayed to God,
Father, if it is possible, take this suffering away from me, but only if it is part of your plan.
While Jesus prayed, the disciples fell asleep. Jesus said,
Get up, it is almost time.
Suddenly, Judas arrived with a large crowd. Judas kissed Jesus so the crowd would know who Jesus was. The crowd grabbed Jesus and arrested him. Peter tried to stop the men, but Jesus told Peter not to. Jesus' followers ran away, but Peter stayed nearby. 3 times people asked Peter if he was a follower of Jesus.
No, I'm not,
Peter said. Jesus was led to the high priest. The religious leaders were trying to find a reason to kill Jesus, but they could not. The high priest asked,
Are you the Messiah, the Son of God?
Jesus replied.
Yes, that's right.
The high priest said,
Aha! He has spoken against God. He deserves to die.
The religious leaders did not want to believe Jesus was God's son. When morning came, the religious leaders led Jesus to Pilate, the governor.
Are you the king of the Jews?
Pilate asked.
Yes, that's right.
Jesus replied.
What should I do with Jesus?
Pilate asked the crowd.
Crucify him!
They answered. Pilate did not think Jesus had done anything wrong, but he handed Jesus over and said,
Do whatever you want.
The governor's soldiers put a scarlet robe on Jesus. They made a crown of thorns and put it on his head. Then they mocked him.
He's the king of the Jews.
Then they beat him and led him away to be killed. The soldiers nailed Jesus to a cross. They put a sign above his head that said, This is Jesus of Nazareth, the King of the Jews. 2 criminals were crucified next to him. Darkness covered the land. Then Jesus cried out,
My God, why have you forsaken me?
Jesus shouted again with a loud voice, and then he died. Suddenly, the curtain in the temple sanctuary split in 2 from top to bottom, and there was an earthquake. One of the men guarding Jesus' body said,
This man really was God's son.
Jesus was buried in a tomb. A stone was sealed in front of the tomb so that no one could steal Jesus' body. On the 3rd day, Mary Magdalene and the other Mary went to the tomb. Suddenly there was an earthquake. An angel of the Lord rolled back the stone and sat on it. The guards were so afraid that they fainted. The angel spoke to the women.
Don't be afraid. I know you are looking for Jesus, but he is not here. He has been resurrected, just like he said he would.
The women left the tomb quickly. They ran to tell the disciples the good news. Just then Jesus met them.
Good morning.
He said. The women worshipped him.
Don't be afraid.
Jesus told them.
Go tell my disciples to meet me in Galilee. They will see me there.
Let's close in prayer. God, thanks so much for today. Thank you for Easter and the time that we get to celebrate you as a family and as a church. Thank you so much for coming to earth, dying, and raising up on the 3rd day to prove that you are God and that you are Lord of Lords and that you have the power to bring new life. Thank you for all of us here. Thank you that we can worship together. And we pray that everyone has a wonderful day and stays safe and healthy. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Happy Easter, CCKids Team.